This week on LandLeader Television.
Hi, I'm Katie Van Slyke, and thanks for joining us this week on LandLeader TV. This week, it's all about the secluded beauty of nature. First up, we head to the Hidden Lakes Ranch with Hayden Outdoors. This magnificent opportunity is truly private, with over 50 acres of lakes and awesome hunting land. Then we head up to the UP with Great Lakes to check out the Up North Lodge. This turnkey restaurant is a destination tucked away in the woods. And finally, we take a journey with California Outdoor Properties to the majestic Pine Ranch to see a place all about recreation. Join us on LandLeader TV.
We are the leaders of the land. Land is what we live on. It can be explored, built upon, and cultivated. Land holds our wildlife, crops and livestock, and the homes in which we live. It provides a resource for your family. It's what our forefathers settled and our brave fight to protect. It asks that you respect it, keep it free, and put back what you have taken. At times, it's purchased, sold, and traded, and it's passed on from generation to generation. So it's our duty as land brokers to be champions of conservation, habitat management, and ownership. We possess a deep love for our land and respect for all it provides. We are LandLeader. This segment is brought to you by Hayden Outdoors.
My name is Steve Odell. We're on Hidden Lakes Ranch, on Pinyon Mesa, on Glade Park in western Colorado. My wife and I have owned this property about 10 years, and prior to that, the property was basically a sheep ranch, and this is the home ranch. The family that owned the property kept this part back. Well, I think our best memories just been with family. That's been our main focus. Family weekends up here. Fishing, hunting, hiking. My wife does a fair amount of photography. Just a lot of great memories with the family. Grand Junction is on the western slope of Colorado. It's centrally located, and we're about an hour from Grand Junction. Well, it's excellent habitat and hunting for deer and elk, turkey. There's also bear, grouse. In addition to the routine draw, vouchers supply tags to the landowner. The deer hunting up here is very good. Elk hunting has always been excellent. Elk primarily graze on the grass because we have the only irrigation water here on Pinyon Mesa. The elk habitat is excellent. The elk live here year-round. There's several ponds, but primarily the lakes are 17 acres. The smaller lake is about 10 acres in size. The fishing, the average fish is somewhere around 17 to 18 inches. We've had fish upwards of 30 inches this year. There's about 200 acres of irrigated meadows. The lakes, I might add, are all spring-fed. Majority of those springs originate here on the property. We run some cattle, probably 40 pair comfortably. There's tremendous water here. There's 21 adjudicated springs, but there's actually more springs that are not adjudicated. It's a great asset. We have the springs, we have the storage, and we have the infrastructure already in place to transport that water. So I think there's tremendous potential there. I had seen places listed by Hayden Outdoors. I liked the way they had listed the properties, so I contacted them and was directed to Lonnie. He seems like a very honest individual. Really had a good feel about him from the beginning. He was the person that I wanted to list the property with.
The Hidden Lakes Ranch has 3 lakes on it, filled with fish. There's 3 creeks on the property, Johnson, Moore Creek, and Northeast Creek. It's probably one of the most elk-filled properties that I've been on. Saw some big bulls, caught a lot of good fish out on the float tube last night, and there was literally fins flipping up from one end of the lake to the other. 2 landowner vouchers for deer and elk a year. As far as hunting goes, it would be hard to match. Yeah, we saw a huge black bear yesterday. That thing had to have been, had to have been pushing 500 pounds. Hayden Outdoors just had the right aspect that I was looking for a brokerage. They focused on hunting, cattle ranches, and high-end recreational, and that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be a residential broker. I wanted to sell and work in the outdoors on ranches, and so it was a good fit, and it's worked out great.
My wife and I, we have 5 children and more grandchildren each year, and with this place, we just don't seem to go anywhere. We just stay here. It's time for a new chapter. I think it's time for us to go spend more time with our grandkids.
This portion of the show was brought to you by participating farm credit locations.
It's about people far and wide, from coast to coast. The farmers, the ranchers, their cattle and crops, weekends in the woods, blueberries, peaches, a fishing pole, and your grandpa's rifle. Best friends, the love of your life, our children. It's about making this real. We've been financing your life for more than a century. We're Farm Credit. We're here to help you grow.
Looking to sell your ranch or farm? Visit LandLeader.com to learn about our exclusive network of the best farm and ranch brokers across the country. LandLeader member brokers are the leaders in their areas, representing the finest properties and providing their clients with the most property marketing in the nation. From ranches and farms to sporting properties and vacant land, we're the largest land marketing company in America. Give us a call or visit LandLeader.com today. LandLeader Television is brought to you by LandLeader, exclusive properties worldwide. Gunworks, 1,400 yards right out of the box. Cinch jeans and shirts, lead, don't follow. Banded, just go. And by participating farm credit locations. Now it's time for the Farm Credit Tip of the Week.
When you're buying a piece of land, is it a good idea to work with a real estate professional? We think so. When you select an agent who has your best interest at heart, you could get a professional who can guide you step by step through everything, from property search to providing advice on due diligence prior to closing on your property. You can expect them to help you find the property that best fits your needs, negotiate with the seller to contract, recommend appraisers, surveyors, or perhaps a forester or wildlife biologist. Agents have market knowledge and awareness, which can help you with buying strategies and decisions. And once you find that perfect piece of paradise, rely on the experts at Farm Credit to finance it. I'm Aaron Hemmer with Ag Georgia Farm Credit, and that's your Farm Credit Land Tip.
The following segment is brought to you by Great Lakes and Land Real Estate Company.
The Up North Lodge is known throughout the region for great food and amazing memories. Let's see what's cooking.
We are at the Up North Lodge, located outside of Marquette in central Upper Peninsula, Michigan. And my name is Sally Cyril. I'm one of the co-owners here at the lodge. This is a 5,000 square foot custom built full log structure. We came up with this building. It was actually drawn on a bar napkin. And you know, anything on a bar napkin always turns out good. And it is just a really unique building. It's got an open air feel to it. This building is new. It's only 12 years old. We added a huge outdoor dining / tavern area, and we have an outside bar there as well. And that lends itself very well to reunions and private parties. We have a full kitchen, 20-foot exhaust hood, 3 fryers, flat top grill, salamander, charbroiler, 1 combi smoker oven and 1 combi oven, automatic dishwasher, and everything is stripped right down every Monday morning. We've been in this business for 30 years, so we know the importance of keeping that equipment up to date, and we do it weekly. We sit in the middle of Marquette County. It is sports enthusiast. We are a trailhead for the DNR snowmobile trail system, which means they literally groom to our front door. Fishing in this area is amazing. Forsyth Township alone has, I believe it's like 46 or 48 inland lakes. I don't think there's anything like this. Certainly not in Marquette County. We have 38 people on staff here, and they are nothing short of amazing. People with years and years in this business are in place. We've had this place listed with 2 different realtors, and we didn't get any bites. And Matt seems to be aggressive, which is what I want, which is what we want, we need in a realtor.
I'm Matt LandLeader. I work for Great Lakes and Land Real Estate Company. The Up North Lodge is known throughout the UP as a great destination restaurant, tavern. From Marquette, which is the capital city of the UP as we call it. It's about a 20-minute ride. It's nice. You can come out here and have dinner and drinks with friends and see the wildlife. The food and the staff and the service is great. We're really grateful to have a place like this that we can come out and enjoy. Every detail in this place is neat as a pin. The hardworking owners are still here every day doing what needs to be done to make this a great restaurant to bring your family and friends and enjoy yourselves up in the North Woods. One look at this establishment, you'll see that there's a lot of pride of ownership and a lot of attention to detail. That's what makes this place what it is, a truly special establishment.
My husband and myself have been in this business for 30 years. Truthfully, we are all getting up there in age. Everybody's getting ready to retire. It's time for the next generation. There is so much opportunity here that is simply untapped.
This portion of the show was brought to you by Cinch Jeans and Shirts, Lead, Don't Follow, and by Gunworks, 1,400 yards right out of the box.
The Climber, a new ultralight design by Gunworks. The Climber is the pinnacle of lightweight, long-range design. Design yours at gunworks.com.
Check out the Highlander pattern, available at cryptech.com.
Welcome to the Middle Fork Ranch. over 3,000 acres of high mountain meadows, meandering river bottoms, and amazing vistas of Colorado's Rocky Mountains. This historic ranch is now for sale and includes 7 miles of world-class gold medal fishing on the South Platte River, cattle grazing ranch land, diverse hunting for big game, and convenient location just 2 hours from Denver near the town of Fairplay. Contact Dax Hayden today or learn more at HaydenOutdoors.com.
This segment is brought to you by California Outdoor Properties.
Give us a call when you can.
The Pine Ranch is a place of recreation and relaxation where you can hunt, fish, hike, round up cattle, or just hang out and enjoy the stunning views.
My name is Becky, and we're on the Pine Family Ranch, and it's located in the beautiful Capay Valley, about 2 hours from San Francisco. Mark had been looking for a long time for a ranch, and then he would come up with a finalist, and then he would bring me up to check it out. When I first came up here, we started out over on the corral side, and I was kind of ho-hum about it. And then we started to climb up, and we started to get up in the hills, and there were all these beautiful oak trees around us, and we're overlooking the Sacramento Valley, and we're about halfway over here to where the house site is, and starting making plans, you know, of riding the horses and trail rides, and I just fell in love with it pretty much instantly.
My name is Mark Pine. We're up here in the Capay Valley, which is kind of an undiscovered valley. That's something we really found very charming about it. We'd owned a ranch years previously, and it was just too hard to get to with the traffic and the distance. We looked at potentially buying a ranch out of state, but realized our friends and family wouldn't be able to get there. It would be even difficult for us to get there. We wanted a ranch that was within a couple hours of where we live, which is the Bay Area, so we could come up here on weekends, come up here for a night. Our friends could easily get here. So we found that this incredible location that has all this privacy and remoteness, but we're close to the Bay Area, close to Sacramento. Woodland's an hour away, so it's very convenient to get everything that's needed for the ranch.
The house, it's 7,000 square feet. We've got 5 bedrooms, and then we built the lodge, so we had more bedrooms for guests and their children. And so the house we built to come and hang out after all of our activities, and we could come together and barbecue and hang out by the pool and share stories of everything that we had done during the day.
We love being up here during all season. There's the hunting, which there's all kinds of game. So there's wonderful black-tailed deer hunting, wild pig hunting. I've really fallen in love with turkey hunting, dove, quail, and there's all kinds of other animals. You know, there's mountain lions, bobcats, bears, which are always fun to watch. So we like to go out and what we call Jeep tours, where we just drive around and see what you encounter. You never know what you're gonna see, and that's probably one of the most favorite activities of everybody. And what we've discovered is you need a mix, because wildlife uses different types of terrain at different points in the year. In the wintertime, the oak trees all lose their leaves. There's not enough protection and cover, so the deer move down to the lower elevations. So you need brush for them to be able to hide in, be able to have their babies in. Also, the shamish brush is the highest protein in the spring, which when they need the protein, they get it from the shamish. This ranch has a blend of all that.
When we first started, it was just family and friends. Our high school youth group, we started bringing them up here. So we've had up to 150 kids up here. One of the kids that was up here said that he shot a gun, caught a fish, rode a horse, went inner tubing, went line dancing, saw a shooting star, all in one day. And that just makes it so worthwhile for us.
The feature that stood out the most to me was just the incredible view. So it sits up on a ridge of mountains called the Rumsey Hills, and you can look to the east and you can see the Sierras, and it's spectacular when there's snow in the Sierras. You're looking across the Sacramento Valley, and everywhere on the ranch. You can see beautiful vistas. When it's very clear, you can see Shasta, which is probably, Mount Shasta is probably 150 miles away. You go to the other side, you look down into the Capay Valley, and Cache Creek runs down in there, and it's just spectacular.
This portion of the show was brought to you by LandLeader, exclusive properties worldwide. Are you experienced in farming, ranching, or recreational properties? Do you have a passion for the outdoors? Are you seeking a profession in real estate and land sales? If so, LandLeader is growing our team of real estate brokers and agent members across the country. We offer a strong network, excellent property marketing support, real estate training, and national affiliation of land brokerages that is second to none. For more information on becoming a member of LandLeader, visit us at landleader.com.
Here at Swarovski Optic, a lot of time is spent on perfecting a few great things until every idea we touch enhances every moment in the field. For a quarter century, the Swarovski Optic SLC has been making hunters' dreams become reality. Feel the wilderness every time you step outside.
This segment is brought to you by California Outdoor Properties.
Give us a call when you can.
It's really a recreational equestrian property. It was just for us to come up here when we could come up, and our horses would be here, and we did end up doing some breeding, and we would have the brood mares and the foals up here. The trails here are amazing. We've got miles of trails, and they're just beautiful. We have fishing. We have Bass Lake, which is full of bass and catfish. We have horseback riding, and we have barbecuing, and we have Jeep rides. Occasionally we'll have little mini rodeos. The guys go hunting. We hang out by the pool. One of the things we started doing a few years ago is there's a river down at the base of the property, and you can go inner tubing down the river. The Cache Creek Casino, they rebuilt it and turned it into a first-class resort. And it's got one of the best spas I've ever been to. It's got an amazing golf course. It's got great restaurants, and every once in a while they have some really good entertainment.
We wanted to have a place that our children liked, with activities that they enjoyed, so that we could spend time together as a family. And we knew when they became teenagers, there's a lot of distractions and temptations, and we wanted them to want to be with us at doing an activity that they enjoyed as much as those other potential distractions. And ranching really accomplished that. Our sons like to hunt, they like drive around in the Jeeps, they like working on projects out here. Our daughter and my wife love the horseback riding.
We have an indoor arena, and it's small, but at least you can get out and ride there no matter what the weather is. And then we have a big roping arena. We've got a chute, and you can rope in it. And then we have a pasture right off the roping arena where we have cattle. The kids have done steer riding, and it's just been another really great activity.
We've been in the ranching for quite some time. We've owned this ranch, I think it's our 24th year up here. And it took a lot of energy and effort to develop this property. It was an undeveloped piece of ground. We run power 7 miles underground. We put in the house, the lodge, the pool deck, all the riding facilities. It blows people's mind. They drive up the hill, and all of a sudden they see this incredible compound up here. We talked to a bunch of realtors. They didn't get it. They didn't have the emotional feeling we had. We said, look, we need to be looking for a buyer like us. When Todd came up, he instantly got it. He understood what this ranch was about, and he was able to emotionally get that and communicate to us how he would be able to convey that to any potential buyers.
Hi, this is Todd Renner from California Outdoor Properties. I want to welcome you to the Pine Ranch. We're located in Yolo County. Part of the ranch is in Colusa County. Beautiful 7,000 square foot home, 4,000 square foot lodge, This ranch has everything. It's almost like your own personal resort. It's a great place to bring a family and friends and to start your own legacy. So if you're looking for a ranch that's done, finished, ready to go, all you need is a toothbrush, this is it. Just a property that you can get lost in. You have miles of trails. If you're into wildlife, it's endless. It is a property that needs to be seen in person to really appreciate.
Because we truly love the ranch. We love every aspect about it, and it is a very special place.
This ranch was the blending of our passions and our dreams where we could share them together as a family.
For more information on how to feature your property on LandLeader TV, please visit landleader.com. Use the hashtag #PoweredByLandLeader to be entered to win our prize. Next week on LandLeader Television,